the article is titled "The Vikings' Perfect Terry McLaurin Trade Proposal to the Commanders."
Ooh.
So that captured my attention.
So it's perfect. This proposal is perfect.
So again, this is written, I think, from the Vikings standpoint, right? Somebody that covers the Vikings.
Yep.
I looked at this deal, and I might do it.
You're kind of into it? Okay,
and
let me hear it.
This is a deal that I wanted to bring up before when we talked about the Vikings, because I can remember distinctly wanting this player in return.
I would like to hear the parameters
of
this perfect proposal.
And I never got around to talking about it because we just got distracted.
All right.
But this, I think, would work for me.
All right, I'm going to put it on my sheet here. Terry, two Vikes. Terry McLaurin.
I don't love this because I'd rather have Terry.
Okay.
But if you're going to tell me that he's going to be stubborn and he's not interested actually in even playing, okay? If you're going to tell me that and it's just going to be protracted, the Vikings offer, or they acquire Terry. The Commanders receive, I know you're going to scoff at this, but a 2026 second-round draft pick, which I don't really care, but it's a second-round pick. I mean, some people will say that's too high.
That's a pretty good return.
And our guy, wide receiver Ty Felton, who they just drafted in the third round from Maryland, who would be an immediate young player that you could potentially groom and roll the dice on. I like that. I'd rather have Terry.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate that.
I mean, even though this guy's a head case and has issues, I'd rather get Jordan Addison.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
Because he's a
proven commodity.
But he's had DUI issues. He's had driving like 130 mile an hour.
No. This is
issues.
This is like a virgin NFL receiver who has put up some big numbers in college. Who we had on the show. He's a great kid.
Love him. I hope he does great things in Minnesota.
He didn't do really well at the combine. He had some eye-popping combine stuff.
At the combine, and I saw during the preseason he was definitely making some plays on special teams for them. So he was making an impact.
What I like about it is you get a young player with potential that you could roll the dice on and plug and play maybe immediately or at this season. You get some help this season. What I hate is all these future draft picks and no help. At least there'd be somebody else to add to the mix who, at least on paper, kind of like Jalen Lane on paper, right, has some good numbers, and you want to see if they can actually translate to the next level. I'd be disappointed, but I like that you get a young stud potential receiver.
Can we alter the deal and leave Ty Felton in Minneapolis?
That's what I like about it the most.
And get TJ Hawkinson thrown in the mix to upgrade the tight end room.
Well, how old is TJ Hawkinson at this point?
He's probably 27 or 28, I would guess. I mean, now I'm just doing wacky like fantasy football trades in my head.
Yeah.
Like that nobody would ever accept.
I don't know. I'm intrigued by the untapped potential of the young receiver.
I mean,
Ty
I'd
Felton.
be more excited by the 2026 second round pick, even though it doesn't help you obviously for the 2025 year. And I like Ty Felton. I just don't know how. Like,
what's a gamble?
Would he get immediate playing time?
Well, probably. I'd probably have to earn it
with this wide receiver room. The way it currently is,
you have to earn it.
He probably would,
but you could probably throw him out there and see if he can make a few plays.
Right. I don't hate it. Now again, I'd rather have Terry. Because he is a proven commodity, and he's a great person.
Right.
He's a great guy in the locker room.
Yeah.
He's just a great overall guy and a really good player.
A lot of great guys.
Who were a lot of great guys.
So a lot of great guys in the league. They're not all douches. You saw Tyson Bagent.
I agree.
Yeah.
The NFL is loaded with
Tyler, whatever his name is. What's the guy's
name? Tyson Bagent.
Yeah.
Some people I've seen nicknamed him Teabag, but that's a weird nickname. That's an aside.
Yeah.
He's a nice kid. Glad he got his deal.
A lot of nice guys.
The NFL's loaded with nice guys.
Right.
There are a few bad apples strewn in there,
of course.
But for the most part, the players are good dudes.
Yeah. So we gotta get over the Terry being a great guy part.
Oh, you're trying to minimize him being a great guy.
I'm just saying. Push come to shove.
He's getting too much credit for just being a good guy.
I mean, I love Terry. I think he's great. But I mean, it's something. Look, we're a couple weeks away, man. Real bullets are gonna be flying. What are we doing?
We need you, Terry.
We need you.
Need you on the field.
Let's go real quick. Let's go to Kyle in Edgewater.
Hey, Kyle.
Hey, what's going on, boys?
Hey, buddy.
What's up, Kyle?
Hey, let me ask you guys something. Is the thought process that whatever team trades for Terry would then be giving him a deal immediately upon trading for him?
I'm assuming that would be part of the thing. Yeah.
There's no way his agent is going to allow him to be traded to a team that's not going to extend him at the numbers
I don't know
that they want.
The agent could make that happen. They could just say he's never going to sign with you.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me just bring this up because I was wondering about this morning. But you've got the Jets, the Vikings, and the 49ers, I think, are three teams you just said, right?
Yep.
Okay, so the Jets have Garrett Wilson, top 5 paid wide receiver. The Vikings have Justin Jefferson, top 5 paid wide receiver. And the 49ers have Brandon Ayuk, I think, is a top 5 wide receiver, correct?
He might be like top 7 or 8, but yeah, he's close.
Up there.
Okay, how many top 5 players at their position does this organization currently have on their roster, outside of, I think, the long snapper? And
who, the Commanders?
Correct.
Well, Jaden Daniels is one.
No. He's top 5 paid at his position?
Top 5 paid or top 5?
Well, not top 5 paid.
No,
not top 5 paid.
It's a good question.
Outside of the long snapper. I looked this up this morning.
I mean, Deron Payne is handsomely compensated. I'm not sure if he's top 5.
Probably not at this point.
There's organizations all across this league that have multiple players that are top 5 at their positions, whether it's the Chiefs with.
Mm-hmm. So what is your point?
The point is, why is there such a push? Like, this organization doesn't seem like they can get out of their way ever historically. You've got a season where you're, for the first time in arguably 20 years, like, you're primed to make a true Super Bowl run. You've got the cleanest player arguably in the last 20 years in your organization's history. Mm-hmm. And he's, outside of Jaden, arguably the best player on the team. And he's not even asking to be, the highest paid compensated at his position or anything like that. It's simply he wants to be paid and compensated fairly. I'm just struggling to understand why this money can't be allocated to Terry. There's no other players that are top 5 at their position on the team. Even forecasting to the players that are going to get paid.
They're just trying to be fiscally responsible, and they don't want to give a bad deal to an aging receiver. That you understand that. You know that. That's nothing new to you.
I also understand that sometimes you've got to overpay.
I think that's true. I think that's true.
I'm just saying, as I'm not a Commanders fan, on the outside looking in, This is clearly a massive distraction to the team. Clearly is, and it's for a few $1 million.
I know. Believe me, I tend to side with that sentiment. Thank you. Thank you, Kyle. I tend to side with that. You're going out there buying football cards for $1 million and you giving some bum D-tackle $15 million.
Hey, Josh Harris only spent $500,000 on the card.
But you're throwing away $500,000 like they're quarters. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, but that's his personal wealth.
I know. You can you can manipulate the cap. There's some manipulation. Some guys, there is always going to be, you got to write some bad contracts, you got to write some good contracts. They're not all going to be perfect and team friendly.
Maybe Adam Peters doesn't subscribe to your theory. He wants to deal in good contracts for the Commanders.
Hey, do you think Adam and company were blindsided by this? Like they didn't
stubbornness.
Well, no, not the stubbornness, but
the stubbornness of Terry's group.
No, but the asking of a new contract. Like, I know it's his last year, but do you think maybe they're blindsided by this? Maybe they gave Kinlaw this bag. They acquired Debo, and they didn't have enough in their budget and their contingency plan to foresee.
The thing is, I think they do have enough in their budget.
I don't think they were blindsided by it. I think that they prepare for guys to want to renegotiate. I think it's just part of the everyday process.
And I think
just a theory.
And I think that they're prepared probably too for people that ask for a lot. But then the thing is, there's usually give and take, and that's where I think there's an issue. I don't think that doesn't seem to be reported much give from Terry's group yet. Like,
doesn't seem like it.
They're just not. It's. I'm sure. Look, I'm sure there's been some, but it's not been reported where they've offered up compromises. They're like sticking to their guns.
Yep. They're resolute.
Which, okay, you're welcome to do that. It's a free country. But I'm not sure it's going to be successful.
Well, I know it's not going to be successful if he misses a $900,000 game check.
I got to say, it always ricks me when Eric brings up the trading card thing. If it was the learners, I would understand your point. But there's a salary cap. Him spending $500,000 on a trading card has nothing
it's
to
a cheap
do.
shot.
Yeah, you beat
Just
shot.
I know, but I need your cheap shots to make sense.
Well, it makes sense to me because that I subscribe to. You could pencil your way around the cap of some of this stuff.
You used to be able to. Now it's much harder.
Maybe it is, and I also subscribe to.
I mean, that was Charlie Casserly 20 years ago.
Ask him today. Ask him today. Ask him today. Ask him today.
It's a lot has changed.
I ask him today. Listen, not every contract you sign is going to be a home run for the team. Sometimes you have to bite your lip and say, you know what, maybe we're giving him a little more than what we should, but let's just get this done. And I don't see that.
I don't understand.
You did that with other guys.
I know, but if you break it down, Terry has Terry's best interest in mind, and that's it.
Yeah.
Adam Peters has the Commander's best interest in mind. That's why I always lean on the front office getting the best deal possible. I don't care how much money Terry McLaurin makes.
Neither do I. I don't care either. I just want him to play. I don't care how much he makes.
From the very beginning.
If they can get him for $2 million, that'd be great. I don't care how much he makes. I want him to do as well as he can. But yeah, I don't care.
You should always root for your player to get your favorite player to get screwed in a contract.
No, I'm not.
No, you should.
Yes, I'm not.
That's better for the team.
You know what?
That's management talking.
It's
better management talking right
there. You're a turncoat. You're a turncoat.
I felt this way for 20 years. You're stupid. You are stupid if you want to give your player Terry. You guys were talking this summer. Let's give Terry 37, 36.
Hold on.
Nobody said that.
100%. 100%.
I said 37.
All you guys said, pay him more than DK. Let's give him better than DK. Give him 34.
Nobody said that. Find it.
I'll find it.
We said it's going to start with a 3. No. We said it's going to start with a 3, but nobody said 37.
Oh my God! For 2 months we said he should
give him the DK contract.
Give him the DK deal. Now
okay, that's not 37.
Okay, that's 33. And then this morning you said, just give him 28 now.
That's what they're offering.
I know. Just take
According to Nikki,
you're all over the place.
I am, but according to Nikki, they're offering 27 to 28.
Hey, Valdez, workers of the world have to unite against Drab.
I'm actually Team Drab in my sport.
You are?
Yes,
There's a salary cap.
Yes, I want my team. I want my team to be as good as possible.
It can work around.
And if it's whoring a bunch of players out of money, that's great.
I want the team to be as good as possible. I also want the players to make as much money as possible.
You think the players care about you? They don't care about you.
I never said that they care about
me.
I
know, so why are you rooting for them to get their bag?
That actually affects you negatively.
Yes.
You got to pay more for tickets.
The American dream.
I'm going to pay more for tickets.
Well, the season ticket price. I mean, where do you think that money?
Jaded.
You think that money comes from?
Cake's not paying a penny for a ticket.
This is true. This is very true.
He's paying about as much as he pays at Pupatella.
You guys are the evil empire over there.
They are.
Evil
management.
Just building championship teams over here.
Yeah, well.
You guys just want to give the guys who get 18 fantasy points a game all your money. That's all you care about.
All right, let's go to Mo.
He signs a couple autographs. You want to give him $40 million.
I just think that I'll be honest with you. I actually think they're not that far apart. Like if it's 33 and 28, that's not that far apart. They should be able to meet in a middle ground somewhere.
They should.
Do we even know that it's 28? We don't know that. We're just...
what Nikki's reporting is that that's their top end.
Nikki Javala.
Yeah. So in other words, if that's their top end, they're not going to go off it.
Mm-hmm.
But they're, whatever. It's all talk. It's all theoretical. They're like $5 million a year apart. That's not that far apart.
$5 million a year is a pretty big number.
It is a big number, but you're talking about like over 60 million, maybe over 2 years, like 10 million. I just think that that's a bridge that can be gapped. I'm shocked that it hasn't been.
I'm shocked that I think like most people, it's dragged on this long.
Go to Mo in Largo. Mo, what's up?
Good morning, gentlemen. Thank you for taking my call.
Hey, man.
Love the proposal. I was a big fan of the kid coming out of Maryland. Of course, I want Terry. Yes, I do. But to potentially get a second-round pick next year and get an possibly emerging young star in Ty Felton, because I really think highly of the young man, I'd jump on that in a heartbeat. And EB, it really kills me the fact that you're still dealing with these chipping woes, bro. Okay, so I'm getting married next Friday. I go on my honeymoon. The following week, I have some days off at the end of the week. I would love to give you a lesson, bro. Like, seriously, we can fix this, man.
Haven't you had a chipping lesson?
Yeah.
Maybe Mo's got some magic.
I know all the fundamentals. Trust me. Some people have it. Some people don't. I don't have it.
Look at you and give you some things, some parameters.
I've heard it all.
You're too good. You're too good to still be struggling with.
Look at this props.
I like you buttering me up, and I actually do agree with you. But sometimes you just either have it or you don't. And I think I just don't have it.
I think you do, B, because I've seen the swing. You send me the videos, bro. Like you have the fundamentals.
I know. I can hit a perfect ball, but I also can't consistently chip.
Right,
I also don't always hit a perfect ball, but I'm capable. But I can't consistently chip.
You got the
that
chip,
is a fact.
Hey, we got to get one of those chipping things that you see on Golf Channel infomercials at 2:00 at night.
Yeah, I'm sure I watch Golf Channel ever, let alone at
they're like 70-degree wedges.
Oh, I have
that all the old men use around the green.
I have everything. I have everything. I got everything. I got chippers. Okay. I got alien wedges. I got regular wedges.
It's not a club. It's a little thing that goes behind the ball that enhances your angle of approach.
Listen, if you want to give me a chipping lesson, hit me up on DM and I'm open to it.
Mo's Inspector Gadget.
I'm open to it.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, thanks, Mo. Okay. All right, you're welcome to call us on an open line Thursday. The lines are wide open at 800-636-1067. Open line Thursday is brought to you by Window Nation. Searching for new windows and doors, search windownation.com. Their windows are measured to fit the first time and installed by experts to last. Window Nation for your home because it's where you live. Don't forget, Dave Richard will join us coming up at 8 o'clock to talk fantasy football here on the Junks.